All right. Getting this straight. All right. How you guys doing? All right. It's Sunday night and time's going back. Time's flying. I don't know. So yes, I'm gonna just got a couple of Pepsi, black cherry, and some other stuff, and yeah, nothing real spectacular tonight. What I'm gonna do is got a little bit of chips, and I got some Taco Bell queso in here. Found that at the grocery outlet. It was like $1.50 for the jar of queso, and like $1.50 for chips. Booby boo. I don't know. A bit of nacho action going. Yes. See how that's going. And I know the time is going to change somewhere along the line. All right, see how this. Guess this is like the Taco Bell nacho dip that they normally do. It says queso mild. This is mild. Well, tastes like the nacho cheese. I don't know. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. Huh. Who knows what they'll do. All right, see you later. Thanks for stopping by. Drive by. Hopefully you didn't, drive by anywhere. I don't know. Well, Sunny just did a drive-by. She's gone. And I'm having some Pepsi and some nacho cheese and chips. Nothing real spectacular tonight. Didn't feel like going anywhere. Ah, there we go. That's good, actually. Hey, Lucky. So yeah, I did the Taco Bell con queso cheese, I guess. Got that at the grocery outlet. It was like $1.50 for a jar. Not bad. And let's see, what else? True. Things are on the reboot. Ghostbusters is coming out like in a couple weeks. The new Ghostbusters. Yeah, I think it was $1.97 or something. Nothing fancy. The bargain chips are sometimes pretty good. Get those all the time. Grocery store. They're like $2. Sometimes they're a little cheaper. Depends on what market you're at. But yeah. Make your own. Yeah, you can make your own. You can do yeah, mystery Mountain Dew, and a Mountain Dew icy or Slurpee or something. I actually was just looking on Walmart right before I came on. You can get a case of Mountain Dew Ginger Snap shipped to you for $18. One of them was 18, another one was 30. I don't know why. We're not getting that in this area yet, anyway. I'm not paying $30 for a case. Cool. So I'll take a look. I still haven't found some of this stuff out there. But I'll keep looking. I could, I guess. Maybe I swap it. Now it's $30 a can. Walmart for the Flamin' Hot. That's insane. Reminds me of what they used to do with, like, what was it, Tickle Me Elmo and Cabbage Patch Kids and Teddy Ruxpin and all that. They like sell them way high when they came out. No one could get them. Beanie Babies too, but that bottom fell out of that market big time. Beanie Babies were like the thing. They had them on the shopping channels, and they were selling for like $1,000, and then just like boom. Beanie Babies were not popular anymore. Same with Pokemon. Not as big as it once was. And sports collectibles kind of went down. Used to have baseball cards and memorabilia and all that. You know, that was like a big thing, collectibles, and then people just got bored. Remember, they used to have card shows and yeah, signature jerseys, footballs, baseballs, mini helmets, all that. People used to go to those shows all the time. Now they don't. But funny you should say that. I went to El Pollo Loco tonight, and I tried the tamale by itself. I wasn't impressed. I've actually tried the tamale bowls. No. I got one single tamale, no sauce. It's just in a wrapper. Wasn't very good. And what I did get was a taco salad, and they forgot my dressing, and I'm like, yeah. So anyway, I don't know if I'm gonna try those tamales. And then they got the pozole and the Mexican hot chocolates back. I don't know if Wiener Schnitzel's gonna do that this year. I know they got brisket, but I haven't heard anything about the tamales coming out. There's a chili cheese tamales. Yeah. And I found out that long chicken sandwich is going to be out like on the 14th, I believe, nationwide. Some places get them early. Not me. Never get anything early. Burger King never puts theirs out early. If anything, they put them out late. Go down there all the time. No, we don't have that yet. Really? Oh, well. And I was kind of looking to see what they had on the menu. I know McRib is back. I really haven't got one yet. I'm in like... I've been trying to get ahead on all my reviews and stuff. So, and if you guys just saw, tonight I put up the Reese's Peanut Butter Cups with potato chips. Those were the ones from Canada, so don't know. I don't know why they got them there first, and now I've been seeing that they put them out. They were supposed to be out like in January. I know. It's 5 something for just a sandwich. $5.19. Yeah, you know, I wasn't a fan of those potato chips in there. They didn't really add anything. They were a little bit tough. No. No, I went down to the grocery store. But yeah, I don't know. The chips just weren't very good. They were too tough, and they were like they had candied them. I guess to keep them from getting soggy in there. Otherwise, you know, you put peanut butter chips in or potato chips in something and they get all soggy and mushy. So, I don't know. Regular peanut butter cups are my thing. Plain peanut butter cups, no pretzels, no potato chips, no cookies, no Reese's Pieces, no whatever else. I like the one with the crunchy peanuts, or the dark chocolate, or the white chocolate, or something. Peanut butter lovers, but no. I'll stick with the regular one. Oh, dark chocolate, the thins. Milk chocolate's fine. I don't know. It's just not good. So, but you know, you want to try them, it's cool. Yeah, those would be good. Or they had some other stuff one time. I'd like to see them bring back the cookie ones. With the cookie at the bottom, the whole cookie. Toffee pieces they could do. Maybe they could put white chocolate chips inside there. I don't know. There's a whole lot of things they could do. Almonds. Cashews. Marshmallow, did that. Caramel would be good. Peanut butter cups with caramel, like a caramel top layer or caramel layer. I don't know, in the middle. Something like that. I got a whole bag. I was just going through all my stuff. A lot of noodles, a lot of sodas, chocolates. I got to go through all those. What else? I haven't been back lately. I did get these other ones. I did a review on this one. Still got it. It's a little bit spicy, actually. This is hot and spicy chicken popcorn. Hey, Mr. Ranger. So they had that. I just was going through some of that stuff I got over there. Yeah, like cookies and chocolates and stuff that I still got to do the reviews on. This one's about 5, maybe. Not super hot, but it's got a kick. You can see that. Just dusted. Some parts you get a little bit hot. And then I got another one. It's a yogurt strawberry coated popcorn. It's weird because like you go in there, sometimes they have stuff, sometimes they don't. Just depends on what they have in stock that particular day. And oh yeah, I still got some Japanese Kit Kats. The caramel, banana caramel. I've got to do those, and I've got, like I said, I've got a whole lot, and I got a whole bag full of Canadian chocolate. So, got to get through those. I got to get through a lot of stuff. and also addition of everything I've already got recorded. So it's gonna be a challenge in the next 2 months is gonna be, well, a month and a half basically. It's gonna be really tough. So I'll see on Monday how everything's gonna go, and I'll kind of gauge the streams from there. But yeah, it's gonna be tough. So hopefully won't be that bad. But the only thing about getting up that early is I can get breakfast, I guess. Because I gotta be at the place by 9 a.m. It'll be different. Haven't had to do that kind of schedule for a while. No Dunkin'. I don't even know where the nearest Dunkin' Donuts is. Probably about 50 miles away. Yeah, we don't have much. 2 local donut stores, that's it. And then like the supermarkets, 7-Eleven. But no Krispy Kreme, no Dunkin'. Nope. We used to have a Winchell's a long time ago. Yeah, but that's gone. You guys remember Winchell's Donuts? That actually turned into a Pizza Hut. And then, yeah, but you only have local ones here. No chain donuts here. I guess not the thing. There for a while, Krispy Kreme was like a big one. They opened them like all over. And then they decided, hey, donuts are not healthy. So we're going to close all the Krispy Kremes. They did. There's still a couple left, but not like they were opening them up right and left. No, none of those. So, yeah. I can get other breakfast, I guess. We'll see. So, to work on that. I've had them. I did a review on the tamales last year or the year before, I think. They were okay. They had some kind of nachos too, but I don't know if they're still there. I think they went away. I usually get whatever I have a coupon for over there. So I got like a $6 tostada. And they're building another place too. Yeah, I did. I did a wing challenge. They don't have the Rain of Fire sauce anymore. They discontinued that a while back. I did the Rain of Fire wing challenge. And I got that t-shirt for it. Because that was their thing they had. They sponsored me for the contest. And that kind of sucked. Because they had this big contest and they were going to have 5 winners with the fastest time for their contest. And they were all going to meet in one place and then have a competition, and the grand prize person was going to get $5,000. And they had the contest, they had the finals, and it was about February when all the stuff was out, and then all of a sudden they went, oh, okay, well, guess what? We can't do it in person. So what they did is they took the 5 finalists and they split the prize between all 5, which was cool. Yeah, I didn't make the fastest time, so I went actually over it was like 3 minutes and 20 seconds, and yeah. But I got a shirt, and they did send me a $50 coupon to try them. So that was cool. But yeah, the Rain of Fire sauce, the pizza was good too. But yeah. So, oh well. I think they're gonna have another flavor coming out for their panada. Because it was a bacon barbecue panada, and then they're gonna probably come up with another new flavor, hopefully. I guess that's their answer to Papa John's Papadilla, or like a Hot Pocket kind of thing. Well, that's kind of cool. So, what else did I hear? Bunch of stuff starting next year. Wait for the Oreo Cakesters; those are coming back. Did not hear about any new Oreo flavors. I know the ones they came out with were Pokemon, and then the gingerbread. I haven't seen them in the store. I might try them. No, actually, I haven't found it. I looked in a gas station. They didn't have it there. I'll keep looking. Oh, yeah. If you get lucky, they run a special and they do like a promo deal for whatever the pizza of the month is or whatever, and it's like 20 bucks for a large one. But yeah, 30 bucks is not cheap. That's why I don't go there that often. Unless they run a special. Actually, the one that's not bad is the lunchtime special for a personal, and a soda is like $7.99. So that's not terrible. At least you get to try it and you get a drink. But it's still not a large size. And I wish they'd bring back the buffet. I'm telling you, that buffet was cool. But yeah, really, they've never been cheap. All the years they've been there, like 40 years, now 50 years, I think. Oh, no, not a cheap place. And the funny part is, my round table is like 2 doors down from Little Caesars. Oh, extreme. Super cheap, super expensive. But I still see a lot of people coming out of round table with like stacks of pizza too. So, but they do go to Little Caesars, and they're always taking stacks of pizza out of there. So, oh yeah, Papa Murphy's is great. They always had a deal. $12 Tuesdays are good. But yeah, once in a while I'll go there and take home pizza and bake it. Can't really go wrong with their pizza. It costs you more to make it, bake it yourself, I guess. Yeah, good price on those. And Domino's is starting to be a good deal, because I got the free pizza, and you use the money and get the apps, Get the points on the app. They have a deal now at Domino's. If you do their curbside service between 4 and 9, and you pick it up, you get 49% off. That's a good deal. So you just order it, you go there, you wait outside, they bring it to your car, and then you save half. Now, I don't know if that's like a regular price or you can't combine it with anything else. I think that's what you have to end up doing is their regular price items. You can't use the $5.99 coupon and then get half off on that. That would be a killer deal, man. $6 for a pizza and then half off. $3 for a pizza. You could not beat that. But I don't think they let you do that. Yeah. Actually, it works out better if you do get the $5.99 and you get more than one. Get like 5 or 6 of them, and then it works out, you know, about $5 a pizza. Yeah, or the two for $5.99. Those are good. Because normally you would get 2, but that's only a medium 2. Oh well. I was just looking at one. They had a coupon. It was like a hidden coupon in there today. I was looking at it. It was buy one at regular price and get a free one. It was like a medium 1 topping. When you buy a regular price pizza for same or more, you get a free 1 topping medium. But I think you had to buy whatever you were getting at regular price. I don't think you could use any discounts or anything like that. So like when I tried to get one and it was like $16.99. I'm like, well, you got to be kidding me. Medium 1 topping pizza was $16.99. I'm like, ah. They sort of do and they sort of don't. They have a featured sandwich, like every day of the week. It's a certain one. You can get the small sandwich and like a bag of chips. I think it's like $6 or something. But it's whatever the one of the day, the deal of the day is. The other thing that you do is if you order enough sandwiches and you get points, and then for every, I think it's every $10 you get like 10 points or something like that. And then you get, when you get, I think it's 50 points, then you get a $10 cash reward that you can use for something else. So yeah, if you use the app regular, you can save up and get like your free sandwich, but they're very expensive too. Togo's costs like, you know, the large size sandwich is like $15. Small size sandwich is like $7. Yeah. So yeah, you just gotta. Although actually, I might be able to get something in the next week or 2, because a lot of times they send me a coupon for a free birthday sandwich. Actually, I should start getting stuff in the mail now. Free free stuff on your birthday. I have to see about that. Some of them, like if you go on your birthday, you can get a free one with a sandwich, free. I think Starbucks, you can get a free coffee or a drink, and some other ones are like free scoop of ice cream. I think Jimmy John's is a free sandwich. I don't know. I have to look into it. Unfortunately, mine's on like a Sunday, so I don't know. It'll actually be next Sunday, so I'll have to see if I can find something, you know, see what deals I can get, free things. I know that sometimes you get like free cookie or free something like that. Most of them though, they're not that great a deal. I think I think Jimmy John's, you get like the free mini sandwich. Oh yeah, I still got to cook those. I got the Reese's peanut butter cup cookies, the ones that you make in the oven. Reese's peanut butter cookie, the cookie dough. Those are actually probably good. Wait for the. Maybe I'll make that. Yeah, you didn't see if you didn't find them, huh? I don't. They might just recently be out, so I don't know. I'll have to take a look. Convenience stores. Yeah, you know what? Not everybody has Jimmy John's. It's okay. I haven't looked there either. Yeah, Jimmy John's, Jersey Mike's. What is the other ones? Firehouse, Quiznos. I don't think they have Quiznos anymore. Some of these other places. It depends on where you're at. I know everybody does which. No Firehouse. We had one, and they closed it. But we have a Subway, we have a Togo's, we have a Jimmy John's. We don't have a Jersey Mike's. We have a Jersey Mike's in the next one. Yeah, Quiznos. I'm not surprised. I did not care for Quiznos. I don't like toasted subs. It makes them too tough. And I did not like Quiznos because it was like too much stuff. Yikes. Yeah. Like I said, yeah, we only have a couple sandwich shops here. We got like local delis, but yeah, none of the chains. No, I did not like it. Plus, it was expensive. Expensive as heck. So, never cared for it. I think I got something there like 2 times, and that was it. Yeah, but they all did go out of business. I'm pretty sure. And what else? We did have we had some other ones. Delis. Yeah, they're okay. I went a couple weeks ago. I used one of their coupons. I just got like a regular Subway Club, I think it was. $5.99 for a foot long. Now they have a deal, something about you buy 2 and you get 1 free. Foot longs. Now that's crazy. I mean, you got to pay for 2 foot longs and then you get a 3rd one. And they're like, I think they're like $9 a piece for the regular price. So you got to pay $18 and you get 3 foot. I mean, okay, if you're really hungry, I guess. But if you're the only one going, what are you gonna do with three foot longs? I guess a sandwich for a week. I don't know. Yeah, who knows? Oh well. It's got different stuff, I'm telling you. Yeah, I like Togo's. I've liked Togo's ever since I was here when they first opened the first one. God, it had to have been 70s. They've been there for 50 years, so when we first moved here, used to go down to Togo's all the time. Yeah, I know some people that do not like Subway. They won't do Subway, I'll tell you. Still trying to get him to do it, but Not till 50K, so he says. Yeah, because that's what happened. That's what happened. He worked at somewhere. I guess the Subway was near wherever he worked. Every day for lunch, he went to Subway, and you'd get burned out. That's what happened with Pizza Hut. I worked at Pizza Hut I worked there for about a year, and yeah, every time I worked, I got like a free personal pizza, and I'd take it for lunch. And then, after a year and a half of habit's not bad. I know they got a couple new ones. I haven't really tried some of the new. I've actually done a couple reviews on some of the stuff at Habit Burger. Yeah, I hear you. When I worked at Pizza Hut after I left, I didn't want to eat Pizza Hut for years. And then they closed it, so oh well. Not missing out on anything big. Yeah, it was a long time before I had Pizza Hut after I left. Yeah, a very long time. Yeah, because if you eat it every day or every other day or whatever, yeah, you get burned out on it too. I remember, I worked at the one pizza place that's next to the Carl's Jr.'s, and we would get calls from Carl's Jr.'s and they'd barter. They're like, dude, send us over a pizza and we'll give you some hamburgers. Okay, cool. Because they didn't want to have to have hamburgers every day for lunch. So strike up a deal, bring us a pizza, we'll give you a bunch of burgers and fries, I guess. So yeah, I hear you. I'm trying to remember when I worked at Whataburger for a minute when I was in Arizona. You didn't get free meals. You had to pay for your meals at like half off, I believe. If you didn't, that was it. It was if you didn't work a full shift, you didn't qualify for a meal, and then you had to buy it for half off. But if you did, then you were entitled to like just a hamburger. That was it. None of the premium things like that. Yeah, I did not like working at Whataburger while I was there. I was only there about a month, and then I went elsewhere. It was not a fun job. I don't know. Well, last time I had Whataburger was like 1988, so I don't really remember. I think it was similar to like Burger King, kind of that. And their big thing was the ketchup that they had, the special blend of ketchup. It was all right. It wasn't like, I would say probably not as good as In-N-Out. Well, like I said, more along the lines of like Burger King. Because it was the same kind of bun, the same kind of, and they fried it. They didn't charburger. It wasn't charbroiled, so cooked on a grill and deep fried other stuff. So not my favorite place. I would not have, but some people swear by it. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't looked. Hey, Maria's Fun Times. I haven't looked. Last time I think I went by, it was like $4.50 for a double. I would assume maybe they might gone up again. I don't know. Slowly, it's been going up over the last couple of years. I believe at one point it was like 3 something for a double. Now it's up to almost $5. It's probably $5 by now. Wouldn't doubt it. So yeah, between gas and all that stuff, gas or a burger, $5. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, not cheap anymore. Everybody's got raising prices. So like I said, you got to use the coupons when you can. When I just bought it was $4.79. Yeah. And then if it was 10 cents cheaper if you used cash. But no one's got $60 cash anymore. I'm telling you. That's the crazy thing, man. No one wants to take cash anymore. And then they give you a better price for cash, but no one's got that kind of cash, you know. And they don't want you to go in and pay because, you know, some of the bigger cars, it'd probably cost you like $60 to fill it up. The big monster trucks, and at least maybe 100. Yeah, almost $5 a gallon. You got the, you know, 15, 20 gallon tank. Yeah, head up real quick. Even the cheapo places, you know, the low octane. So everything's not a cheap no more. Yeah, and the grocery stores and the meat and the yeah, everything. It's not cheap. So yeah, I have to figure out my best route to get to the place. See if I could avoid bridge tolls, or one that uses the least gas. And hopefully the traffic will not be bad. I don't know. We'll see. And I'm gonna leave extra early, I think. So I have a feeling that type of the morning is gonna be rush hour. So I don't know. Figure it out. So let's see what else. Hadn't heard too much news or anything like that. The Gary GNU and the GNU News show for you. What's GNU, everybody? Remember that one? The Gary GNU show. Oh yeah, I was looking online. I found a picture of that water rocket that they used to have. It was a plastic thing, and you'd fill it up with water, and then they had the little pump, and then you'd pump it up and then you'd let it go, and it would go flying up in the air about a couple 100 feet. That thing had some distance. Guess it would build up pressure in there, and it would take off out of the air, and then you would, like, come flying down. Those things were tough too. But those were fun. And then they had the water weenies. Remember those? And then the one slip and slides, and the water willy, and then water wiggle. I think that was the one. That one was actually pretty dangerous. I found out about that. I believe it was just called the water wiggle. It was a hose, and then it had like a little plastic cup on the top, and then it had a nozzle that was like a metal hook, and it would shoot down, and it would move all around. And first of all, that thing could wrap around you because it was like under pressure. And then if that plastic top broke off, you've got a metal hook that you can, like, hit you in the head, or get caught in your mouth or something, and that was not good. So they kind of got rid of that one. And then they had the other one. It was called I think it was called Water Willy, and it was like a little plastic guy, and he had like little plastic tubes, and they'd fly around, and they had like beads on them. And you get slapped with those would hurt. Oh yeah, lawn darts, yard darts, yeah. Those were the worst. Croquet mallets, clackers. Trampolines were really bad. People always used to fall off of trampolines, break their arm, break their leg. Bunch of other stuff like that. But yeah, lawn darts were the worst. Croquet mallets, yeah. And then they had like hoops and stuff like that too. But yeah, trampolines were bad. Trampolines are bad, okay? Don't do trampolines. No. Shouldn't do that. Yeah, there were quite a few items, and I think they eventually got rid of them because it was like, they realized slip and slide was nasty too. Slip and slide, you'd go sliding off and crash into the wall. Yeah, you got to be careful there. So yeah, just watch out for all those kind of fun outdoor toys that really get you. No, but those lawn darts were bad. Yeah, you know, we decided to make our own slip and slide. Stupid. The regular slip and slide was like a plastic tarp, and then it had like little metal, they were like little metal anchors, and you would anchor them down in the grass that would hold the edges down. Well, we didn't have that, so what we did was we got a piece of like plastic tarp kind of thing. We put it on the ground. You sprayed water on it, like the regular slip and slide, and we put bricks on the corners. To hold the corners down, we put bricks or rocks, big rocks. And we figured out that probably was not a good idea. Go sliding down the slip and slide that had rocks at the end and hope you would get in between. So yeah. Go slide right into the rock. Yeah. Or the brick or whatever. I don't know. Oh yeah, that was real bright, guys. Well, kids didn't think about stuff back then. They just did them and then wondered why we ended up in the hospital, or going crying to mom, with a bloody nose or skin knee or something. Yeah, didn't think them through. Yeah, but oh well. We survived, I guess. We still did all that dangerous stuff, and we were able to survive. And now, kids have to have a helmet to walk down the street. So we toughed it out. Shake it off, walk it off. You'll be all right. Like, roll Charlie round, he'd be all right. Well. Yeah, we didn't think things through when we were little. Yeah, you could do that. We actually had a little plastic bowling set that you could do indoor bowling. I remember they were little plastic pins and then a little plastic ball, and you'd roll them down the way. I think we had that for a minute. All the stuff we used to play too, games and everything. Watching that Squid Game kind of reminded, the red light, green light, and some of those other hopscotch and things like that. Tag. And you'd have to go outside to play. Parents would tell you, go outside and play. Okay. And then, okay, yeah, you know what? I think pretty soon we're going to go back in time. At least here. Some of you guys might have already changed time. You're on a different time zone now. That's what's weird. Yeah, once the street lights went on, man, you need to be home or your butt was in trouble. Street lights came on at 5 o'clock. You need to be inside. Yeah, see, that's the thing. See, I'm West Coast, so we don't go till 2. And so 2 o'clock here, we'll go back to 1. But yeah, East Coast is already past, so you've already got back. So you're actually different time zone, right? That's what's weird. Everybody else has gone back, and I'm still in the old time. So, okay, weird. It's tough, too, when you jump like that. That first day kind of throws you off. Yeah, see, mine are all going to change on their own. The only ones I have to, the only one I have to change is a microwave and wall clocks. But everything else, the phones, the computers, the TV, all that stuff changes on its own. So, yeah, only thing, like microwave and the wall clock with batteries, that's really about it. Everything else is all on a, computers, tablets, everything will change on its own. Yeah, well, the bad thing is going to be at 5 o'clock when it's going to start getting dark again. 5 o'clock, Yeah, not everybody has devices and stuff that are hooked up. So yeah, you got to do the old-fashioned one with the batteries. Yeah, some of them you don't need to. Like I got a toaster oven. I don't need to change the time on a toaster oven. Half the time it's right, half the time it's not. Big deal. Oh, and I got to change the clock in my car. Big deal. But yeah, other than that, no, don't have to do too much with the clocks. I remember back in the day when I had to work through the whole time. And that was fun. Especially going through the same hour twice. You had to, 2 o'clock rolls around, then you go back to 1 o'clock, and then you got to go back to 2 o'clock again. It's like you're time traveling. Groundhog Day. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, it makes you feel like Groundhog Day all over again, Didn't we just do this already? Deja vu. Oh, God, that makes me... Have we not met before? This is Deja Vu, Avant-Garde. What was the other ones? Chocolate Mousse, Latrine, Escargot. Détente, Lemons. Nigel, you are the traitor. Get to the meter shed. I'll have to watch that again. I haven't seen it for a while. Yeah, that's a funny movie. I mean, it's stupid, but it's funny. That is so it's so stupid, but it's totally funny. I mean, the gags in there, kind of like Airplane and some of the other ones, but the gags are, they make you laugh. And no matter how many times you see, you laugh. Same with Spaceballs and Blazing Saddles and some of those other ones. They're just funny. Oh, I know. It makes you laugh. It's just too ridiculous. I mean, that's meant to be a spoof. It's meant to make you laugh. Not to take it seriously, no big deal. It's just a good laugh. That's the kind of movie sometimes I like. You'll just sit back and you'll watch them and you'll laugh. You take your mind off of the rest of the world and just watch it. Zone out. You don't have to think real hard. You just laugh. And then when it's over, you had a good laugh. So, yeah, those are the fun ones. Don't have to think too hard about the plot. You don't have to get all involved in it. You just watch and laugh. And that's it. Those are the best kinds sometimes. I know people want all the action and the car chases and all that stuff. Yeah, and I like the one, the one when they're having the shootout and they're playing tic-tac-toe and all that stuff. That's actually pretty good because he actually sang those songs too. So that was funny. They should have made another one, but yeah, oh well. They did Airplane and Top Secret, a couple other the spoof things. Then they started doing that. What was it? Scary movie, disaster movie, epic movie, all those other ones. They were like total spoofs. I'm trying to remember all the other ones. But yeah, Airplane, Top Secret, all that. Yeah, I agree. Sometimes you watch them and just have a good time. Don't think about it. No big plot. They don't do those all that much anymore. Sometimes they do. But yeah, now it's all special effects and big budget and all that. Sometimes, just gotta tune out and just laugh. Too serious, Everybody's all want a hidden meeting. They gotta have a certain movie and everybody's gotta be represented. Oh yeah, Major League was good. Major League with the second one was not as good. First one was better, I think. What else did they have? Of course, Mel Brooks. Oh yeah, Hot Shots and Hot Shots Part 2. Those were good. Laughed my butt off on those. They had all those ones, Scary Movie 1, 2, 3, 4, I believe. I don't know if they got past that. Oh, and then they did one, it was a spoof on the 40-Year-Old Virgin. It was some stupid long title, too. Oh, yeah, Naked Gun, that was a good one, too. Police Squad. Tales from Police Squad. Yeah, the first and the second one were good. The third one was all right. But yeah, that was funny. Airplane, Naked Gun. And then they had the series, Police Squad. That didn't last too long. It was funny, but just didn't catch on. Oh well. Not everybody, not everybody's into the funny movies. Leslie Nielsen was funny too. Yeah. Hey, Kenneth. Just wanted to let you know we're all counting on you. Good luck. Shirley, you can't be serious. I am serious. Don't call me Shirley. This is called Pepsi Soda Shop Black Cherry. I'm going to have to get another case. This is the last ones I had. They have a cream soda one too. Old time, makes you feel like you're in an old time soda shop. Diner, I guess. Ice cream parlor. So yeah, gotta have a good one. It's a little sweet, but it's good. Oh yeah, Euro Trip was good. I forgot about that one. Remember that? Bratislava. And then they went to that one hotel for like a nickel. They were able to stay there they had like 30 cents and they were like living like kings for a penny or a nickel or whatever. Now I can buy my house, quit my job and open up my own hotel for a nickel. Gotta love the exchange rate, I guess. Wish it was like that here. Although I've heard that if you go to Mexico, you could do pretty good on just a couple $100. Because the exchange rate's not, you can eat pretty cheap. And now it might be different now. I don't think you get as much for your dollar now, but yeah, a couple bucks and you could get a good meal. Just gotta go over there close to the border. Oh yeah, there you go. Those are good. Monty Python. Message for you, sir. I used to have my my computer, and instead of the "You've got mail," when I got an email and it would say "Message for you, sir," and it gets hit with the arrow. Remember that? You used to be able to configure the windows to play sounds and stuff like that. I had Beavis and Butthead, like a screensaver and sounds and stuff like that. When you start it up, it was Beavis, and when you shut it down, yeah, you could play songs and whatnot. Those were kind of fun when you do all that stuff. Screensavers and sounds when you open the windows or things like that. And you used to have ringtones. When you had a phone and you assign a ringtone, it was all about the ringtones. Everybody had a ringtone for everybody. Some of them weren't very nice. Mother-in-law calls and it's Darth Vader theme or something. Yeah. They get a little carried away. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I hadn't seen that one for a while either. And of course, Friday and Friday after next and next Friday, those are all good. Uh, there were a couple other ones that were fun too. I remember. Every once in a while they come on and I'll watch them. So I'm watching Wayne's World, and then I was just watching some other ones too. I can't remember what they were. Yeah, exactly. Don't go in there. I need some more hot sauce on my burrito, baby. Oh yeah. And you know the other ones that I haven't seen for a little while? Did you ever guys see House Party? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think they did get up to 4. Kid and Play. Those were kind of silly. I watched them here and there. The first ones were the best ones. And the ones actually I was laughing at, they had the Breakin' and Breakin' 2 Electric Boogaloo. Remember those? The break dancing. And then Beat Street was the other one. I was watching that. The old rapping and breakdancing movies. Yeah, there you go. I don't know why I was watching him. You know what was funny? I think it was Breakin' 2 Electric Boogaloo. They actually had Jean-Claude Van Damme in the background of that, in that one scene where they were on the beach and they were dancing, and he was he was in a leotard and he was dancing in the background. That was before he was known as an actor. He was just an extra. He's actually in the, I don't even think he's in the credits, but someone said, yeah, that's him. He had a brief appearance in there, just a background dancer. So that was funny. Oh yeah, all those old 70s and 80s disaster movies, the thrillers, but Night of the Comet, um, some of the other disaster ones, Meteor, Poseidon Adventure, Towering Inferno, what's that one? Earthquake. They had one, Roller Coaster. I hadn't seen that one for a while. And then that other one, Black Sunday, the one with the blimp, and Airport 77, 79, 75, I think was another one too. Those were like the big disaster movies, you know. Beyond the Poseidon Adventure. I remember those. You know, they were kind of corny, but you know, had to watch them every once in a while. Sometimes on the weekends they'll put them on these the classic movie channels. Or the old yeah. Yep, that was it. Well, yeah. That was it. 41-Year-Old Virgin. Yeah, the big long title. Couldn't get into that. It was kind of stupid too. And then they had some National Lampoon ones that I hadn't seen for a while, or some of them that I hadn't seen, and they were just kind of off-name movies. That some of them you didn't know very well. It was a Senior Trip, the National Lampoon's his Dorm Days. I think it was movie 49 or 42 or something like that. And there were some other ones too. I'm trying to remember what the titles of them were. Um, one was about black ball or something. It was like a pool, and then there was one like a tennis movie from there, and then yeah. All right, see you, Sent. Have a good one. Thanks for dropping by. It's fun talking about old movies, and pretty soon we're gonna be going back in time. Now I wonder how that's gonna work. I mean, it's probably gonna record the time as the new time, but yeah, I think a lot of people are already asleep too. So this may be a short stream. It may only be like a little over an hour, and then I gotta get straightened out. I'll let you guys know about the coming week, because I'm probably gonna have to try and go on a little bit early, so I get to bed at a decent time. Like I said, I gotta I don't know, Monday night, and then Wednesday. Friday is not going to be that bad because, you know, I won't have to go on the weekend. So just going to be the Monday and the Wednesday night. Maybe I'll have to go a little bit earlier. Yeah, here we go. Back in time. Gonna go back in time. You know what? I hadn't seen those for quite a while. They're on every once in a while, but I've literally seen them lots of times. Back to the Future. I keep hearing they're talking about maybe doing a Back to the Future 4. I don't think it's really going to happen, but they keep teasing about it. And they were saying that, yeah, they're going to have a screenplay for the original Doc and Marty, although they're both looking pretty bad right about now, so I don't think they'd actually do. They probably wouldn't actually do a movie. At least those two actors, but maybe they'd have someone else or somehow, I don't know. But sometimes, yeah, they gotta draw the line. So we'll see. Oh, here we go. Gonna go back in time. Yeah, I need to go and find some good music and soundtracks too. Oh yeah, I was watching Weekend at Bernie's too the other day. That was on. The first one. Second one was kind of not very good, but yeah, good old Weekend at Bernie's. It's crazy. Oh, and then the other one was same time was Mannequin 2. Mannequin 2 wasn't as good. Back in the day when, you know, all the actresses were hot and all that, they got in there. Now if you see those ones, wow. Big difference. Although the one still is a model, I know. And I never watched some of those shows that they were in. Buffy, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and then the other one was Sex in the City. Never watched those. I couldn't get into those. Not as good. But anyway, fun times. Let's see what else. Anything? Nothing new or exciting. And I'll have to. Yep. It's 1 a.m. Yep. Change time. So now, yeah, we're officially back. 1 a.m. All right, start all over. Rewind. It's 1 a.m. And the worst part is when you wake up in the morning, you lost an hour. Or you go through the same hour. It's weird. Whenever they change the time, it screws you up the very first day. I remember when I used to work graveyard shift at this one place, and every time we would change the time, the people that would come in the very next morning, the Sunday, some people would come in Sunday morning, or they'd come in Monday morning. They didn't change their clock. They'd come in at the wrong time. They'd be coming in and it's like, oh, man, you're late. Huh? No, I'm not. Did you change your clock? Oh, yeah, I forgot. Or they'd come in early, Why are you coming in now? I'm right on time. No, you're not. Time changed. Oh, yeah, I forgot. And start for another hour. That was tough, though. Yeah, the very first day, it screws you up. And you got to adjust to it because you're hungry at a certain time. You get tired at a certain time. Yeah, you just can't switch over like that. You've been in, used to eating at a certain time. You used to getting tired at a certain time, doing things at a certain time. And then all of a sudden, you just have to adjust your internal clock. So kind of tough. Well, yeah, true. That's why you got to have some snacks. Chips or, I don't know, something to snack on. Frozen stuff, chips, cookies. I don't know. Veggies even. Carrots, celery. Healthy snacks. Never been real good with healthy stuff. I don't know. Yeah, hummus is okay. Some hummus is better than others, though. I've had some that's really nasty. No hummus. Like the it was in what was it? Hot Shots. They had the pilots, and they were all food names from. It was hummus was one of them. Baklava. It was. I forget all the names of them. Because all the pilots had a certain name, except for them. They hummus, pita, tabbouleh, baba ganoush. What's that? Falafel. That's the other one. Falafel. Tabbouleh, baba ganoush, gyro. I don't know. I remember seeing that in the movie. On their helmet, they had the. You know what? I have not had that for a long, long time. That's the one I need to do. I need to do the fajita pita and the teriyaki bowl. Those have been around forever. I just haven't gotten to them. I finally got the sourdough jack, and I don't think I've actually done the ultimate cheeseburger. Yeah, there's some, like I said, there's some that classics that have been there for 30 years at least, and keep saying I'm gonna do it. I don't think they sell that many fajitas or teriyaki bowls as much as they do some of the other ones, but it's still there. But yeah, those have been around for a long time. I remember when they first came out. Yeah, it was fajita pita, the teriyaki bowl. They had other things that have kind of gone off the menu, but yeah, for a long time, those were like the ones. Now this buttery jack's kind of new. Ultimate cheeseburger's been around for a long time. Jack spicy chicken, that's been around for quite a while. There's a lot that like I said, I still want to do. you know, the things that have been on the menu, and I just need to try them. Because I finally did the monster taco. I did the regular tacos before when I did a comparison between Taco Bell. Yeah, that's the other thing. Breakfast. I did the breakfast jack. I don't think I've done the breakfast burritos or the one's called loaded breakfast sandwich. That's all the time. And then, well, breakfast jack. I've tried that. I didn't care for it very much. I tried the one when it was the big breakfast. It was a scrambled egg platter that was out for a little while. I tried it. It was okay. And then they had that one that was kind of not very good. It was the breakfast. Um, what was the one? Breakfast scramble stick or whatever it was. It was like a little, like a hot pocket kind of thing. That was out for a minute. That wasn't very good. And then the donut balls. They had those for a minute. But yeah, there's been a lot. I don't know. The breakfasts are kind of, I wish they'd bring back the wakey bakey hash and some of the other ones. And you know that they brought back the chili cheese curly fries, and those went away. They weren't even out like a week or two, and now they're gone. Monster tacos went away. The only thing they have are the bacon breakfast sandwich and the cheddar bacon burgers, and those are probably going to go away too. So, yeah, I don't think they got a very good response this time. I don't know. I haven't heard it. Maybe they will. Maybe they won't. Maybe it was a test promo. I'm not sure what they're going to do. I haven't heard anything. Sometimes, you know, they do this stuff and they do test marketing. There was one that they actually test marketed, what was it, about 2 years ago, and I think they didn't get a very good response. They tested it around here, and so they're not going to do it. They had a burger dipper, and it was like a burger stick. It was like a patty. I guess it was breaded and deep fried, and then you dipped it in the sauce. I don't think it caught on very well and didn't test well. So they're not going to do it. Yeah, I don't know. It was weird. It was like they took like the burger patty, they breaded it and deep fried it, and then dipped it with sauce. I just don't think that was a good idea. Maybe they thought it was good, and it just they did it up in Sacramento, I heard. Yeah, I don't know. They had them a long time ago here. They've had those for like years. I tried them a long time ago before they went national. Certain locations had them, and yeah, I tried them. They weren't very good. The middle was not good. So yeah, I don't know. They've had a lot of flops too. The hot dogs, Whopperito. Yeah, I probably will. I heard it's coming out nationally the 14th, or some places said it comes out the 8th, which is, I guess, what, this Thursday, I guess. Some places get it ahead of time. I think certain places, I don't know, certain places they'll put them out ahead of time, a week ahead of time at least. And knowing my location, they probably won't get it till like 2 or 3 weeks after. But I remember they used to have they had 3 of them. One was Italian, one was a deluxe, I believe, and then there was like one with, did it have ham on it or something? I don't remember. just know they had three chicken sandwiches, and one of them was the Italian chicken. I think it did have marinara. I don't know that it had cheese on it, though. I don't remember. Been so long ago. Yeah, maybe that was what it was, a chicken parm kind of thing. I don't know. It's been a long time ago. Original ones was like in the 70s, but I know somewhere along the line they had an Italian sandwich. I want to say that. Yeah, I watched that one. Kind of cool. I don't know, different, weird. Charcoal burger. Who knows? That might be okay. It said it didn't taste like charcoal, so guess it's better than squid ink. I don't know. I don't think I would want a squid ink burger. And I never had the what was it? The midnight. Was it the midnight burger that Burger King had? That that was before I was into the whole thing. I know they had the Black Whopper. Yeah, they had the green bun, but they had another one a while back. It was a Black Whopper. Never saw that one. Because there for a while, I didn't even go to Burger King at all. So when they had all that Angry Whopper and the Black Whopper, I didn't even go. I didn't really pay attention. Years and years, I just didn't even bother. Like I said, the only thing I used to get from Burger King was the Whopper, and that was about it. And I didn't go out of my way to get it. Still not in love with going to Burger King, but apparently, yeah, they're building the one near me, so maybe with the new one it'll be a better one. I don't know. Hopefully that it'll be much better than the one we got. The one that we got in town here is so run down and chunky, and oh man, it's a disaster over there. When you go in, if you go inside, the floor is all tore up. The menu order boards are all like half of them are broken. They look like someone threw a hamburger patty on one of them. It's got grease stains on it. Parking lot's all torn up. Yeah, it's not a good place to go. And then they don't even have they got like extra long drive-through, and then the one window is completely covered up. You have to go to the first window. So I don't know, it's not as good. Yeah, I remember those. They had a bunch of weird ones too. Yeah. Yeah, the burger shots. It was actually Burger Buddies and Burger Shots. I tried those. I used to like them, but yeah, they were expensive. For a burger shot, it was like for 6 of the little mini burgers, it was like $6, I think. And then when they were doing the Burger Buddies, it was like 2 linked together. It was like $3 for 2 little ones. You actually were better off just getting a regular hamburger. You actually get more for cheaper. But everybody liked the cute little buns and the thing. They said they hated doing them because they would fall off the grill. The burger patties were too small. So, kind of like the White Castle burgers, about the same size. Yeah, I used to get those sometimes. But yeah, too expensive for what you get. Like I said, you're better off just getting a regular Whopper. Whatever, so. Yeah, Cinnamonies were out for a little while. I guess they got rid of them. And then the funnel fries and got a lot of different stuff too. Oh well. I'm not real impressed with Burger King right now. They really don't have anything worth anything. Most of the stuff they have are just like mix-ups of whatever they have. The King burgers, nothing really new there. Yeah, cheddar bacon. Ooh, okay. Yeah. Then they went. I didn't understand the whole single King burger. I didn't quite get that strategy. It's like, okay, we have a really good burger with 2 patties, and then we'll sell you one for just a little less than what you would pay for 2. Yeah, I don't know. And we'll just call it a single King. Oh yeah, the shaker salads. Those were weird. And then they had some Mickey D's had a lot of flops. Mighty Wings. Those didn't last long. They were not good. Too expensive for what you got, too. The shaker, and I think they screwed up by getting rid of their breakfast bagels. They should bring those back. Arch Deluxe and the McDLT. Hot side hot, cold side cold. They had onion petals or something like that, and the McFish. Those were the McFish bites. Those were not good. I tried those. I like fish nuggets. No bueno. And I don't know if they're ever gonna do those glazed tenders again. I don't think those caught on very well. The first ones were good. The second ones weren't as good. I don't even think they have the tenders anymore. Yeah, or the cherry pie, fried cherry pie. Those were good. Yeah, I think that they got rid of the tenders, I believe. At one point, I think it was on the dollar menu, like 2-piece tenders for $1. I think those went away though. And then the sauced ones went away too. And then the wraps. The wraps were, I don't know. The Big Mac wrap and some of the other ones, they were okay. And they got rid of the parfait. The yogurt parfait, that went away. Salads all went away. All day breakfast went away. God, everything. They discontinued a lot of stuff. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I don't think they have I think they just have regular chocolate sundae, and that's it. Maybe caramel. I don't know. I haven't really checked the menu much. Mostly just shakes and cone. And I don't even think they have the McDonald Land cookies anymore. Oh yeah, that's the thing. Remember, they used to have the McDonald Land cookies with all the different faces on them and stuff like that. But yeah, they don't have them anymore. They seriously cut their menu back, I'm telling you, man. Nothing good from McDonald's anymore. Yeah, they revamped their whole menu, discontinued a lot. Yeah, I didn't care for those that much, and even the blueberry muffin was not the greatest. You're paying quite a bit and you don't get very much. Apple fritter was decent. Cinnamon roll was eh. I don't think quality breakfast when I, donuts and stuff when I go to McDonald's. So, yeah. And the McFlurry. That's been around for a while. And they'll eventually come up with something. But yeah, I think they're really hurting trying to figure it out. They don't even let you do mac sauce anymore. Remember they used to have it in the containers. It was called signature sauce. They don't do that anymore. And if you do get a side of mac, if you can get it, they charge you, I believe it's quarter for a side of mac sauce. But yeah, they used to have it in a little, like the chicken McNugget sauces. They had signature sauce. And then that was basically Big Mac. But I think people were, abusing the privilege and getting free Big Mac sauce. So yeah, they kind of discontinued that one. Yeah. And yeah, all that stuff went away, man. All the special sauces too. I still got a couple of McSweetie sauce, or the sweetie sauce, and I still have a couple of the mighty hot sauce. That's pretty hot, I'm telling you. Gotta be careful with that stuff. Yeah, that kind of came out for a minute. I know they had a long time ago when the original Mulan movie came out, and they had the Asian style McNuggets, and it was like orange sauce, and then the Szechuan, and then they had the McNuggets were like in a takeout container, and you were supposed to eat them with chopsticks. That was they originally had them, because it was like the orange sauce and then the Szechuan. That was quite a while ago. They did that one. I think it was like Christmas time. Yeah, and then they did the Rick and Morty. It was only for a little while too. A couple days, I think, and then it sold out. And then they did that the chili sauce and all that. They had the sweet chili sauce for a long time, and apparently it wasn't quite the same as this new version that came out with that one J Belvin meal or whatever it was. Yeah, I'm sure they probably did. Whatever the one was that had the new sauces, I can't even remember now. Yeah, I just don't get them doing these things after the celebrities. I know they want to promote them and stuff, but yeah. It's already just taking what they have and repackaging it to make money. Slapping a new label on the sauce. Yeah, the sweetie sauce. Okay. And what you need to do is I need to I've got both of them. I need to take the hottie sauce and the sweetie sauce and make a mashup, I guess. There you go. Yeah, that's what I should do. I should get a chicken sandwich and the hottie sauce and the sweetie sauce. There you go. The hottie sweetie chicken sandwich. Oh, I'm telling you. I wouldn't get it from Popeyes though. I don't know. Their chicken's not good. Maybe I'd get it from KFC or Wendy's. I don't know. I don't know. Ghost pepper. There you go. I could do it with a ghost pepper. There. Yeah. Ghost nuggets or the ghost well, they got the ghost pepper sauce at Wendy's still, I think. So yeah, I could have the hottie sweetie ghost pepper. Yeah, I don't know. I still have a couple of them. The hottie sauce and the sweetie and sour. And Jack in the Box is still doing their mystery sauce too, so Yeah, I still have I have mighty hot sauce. I have yeah. I'll have to go through and see how many packets I have and figure something out. I can mighty hottie sweetie. Yeah, there you go. Mighty hottie sweetie sauce. Hmm. I don't know. I'll think of something. I need to go through and save them out. At least one. Mighty hottie sweetie. Mighty hottie sweetie mystery. Yeah, there you go. I don't know. I'll figure something out. I still got to do the one that I've already done. I have I do have a bold in the Drewsfoodreviews. I just haven't got to it because I wanted to get some of these other reviews out of the way. The things that are like, you know, popular right now. I still got to do the one that Taco Bell. I got a couple of those, and then I got a few others. And then I got to go back and I got to try some of these other ones that are out. New ones. Need to head back to A&W. I need to get that sriracha stuff again. Yeah, I was kind of thinking of trying to go back and try that marinara dip, but I don't know. Pizza's pretty hot. Yeah, they got a couple places here. They just opened a new one. I found out, I was looking online, and we had one place that I guess they changed their name. It's some kind of new pizza restaurant. I don't know that it's like great. I don't know if I want to even try it. They've got Indian pizza places. They've got, oh boy, all kinds of different stuff. So different places to try. Pizza Guys got new stuff. I think some Round Table had a deal. I don't think Little Caesars is going to have anything new yet. But yeah, I could always find something. And like I said, I could always do something from Domino's that I haven't done either, you know. Hey, if someone else could do it, I could try something classic from Domino's menu. I don't think I've actually tried their specialty pizzas. I tried the taco and the cheeseburger, but they've got all the other buffalo and the a bunch of other ones too. I don't remember all the different ones. Remember they were doing for a while. They were doing like nation. Yeah, well, but it was like the national pizza from different regions, regional pizza. Like, yeah, they had like a Wisconsin 5 cheese, and then they had the buffalo one, and then they had some other ones. Philly cheesesteak. Yeah, see, I haven't done those but specialty ones, and I know they've been on the menu for a while, but I never got to those. So you could always do that. I did try the one bread, the jalapeno cheddar bread. That's actually pretty good. So, and I haven't done the desserts over there, other than the apple. So I can do that. I could, you know, there's a whole lot of stuff I can get to when, you know, things are slow and you don't have anything new coming out. I could figure out something to do. Old classic, you know, something on the menu, old classic stuff. Some of these other places too, I don't know. Get bold and try something, you know, that most people wouldn't want to buy. I haven't done the fillet of fish. I haven't done the. Oh, I'm trying to think if I did the. I did the McRib. I know I did that. There's other places too that I could check out. Oh, I heard the Carl's Jr.'s has got some new hand-breaded chicken tenders with some new superstar sauce or something. But apparently it's only in Sacramento right now. I haven't seen it on our menu. They're promoting the Monster Burger. Yeah. Nope. They had it. They got rid of it a couple years back. They took the green burrito away. It was Carl's Jr. green burrito, but somewhere along the line, I guess they just took the green burrito part and put away. I don't think they got very good business from it. Yeah, but apparently it's only in one place in Sacramento, so. And I just got a flyer for it, so there's no they're not promoting it here. But it's some kind of superstar sauce or something with these hand-breaded chicken tenders. You know, they got the chicken sandwich, but now they got the chicken tenders and some new sauce. It'll probably make it this way eventually. They tried that one. I actually tried it. It was called the Happy Fries. I don't know. That was like a regional, like a select market ones. Some places had it. They only had it for like a couple weeks. It was kind of like the animal style fries from In-N-Out. It was okay. Grilled onions, Thousand Island, and cheese. So, yeah, I think they were trying to be like In-N-Out and do the animal fries. I don't think it lasted very long, and it was only, like I said, it was only at my location, so I didn't see it at the other ones. Maybe they were doing like a testing, and it was like kind of a handmade sign too. It wasn't official poster or anything. Didn't last long. They were all right. But yeah, I just happened to see it one day. I was on the drive-thru, and I'm like, wait a minute, what's this? It's Happy Fries. I'm like, okay, well, give it a shot, but not as good. They'll do that sometimes, though. So, yeah. Although they're getting outrageous with their prices, man. Too much money. Even the coupons aren't all that good right now. They've been sending me coupons, and I'm like, they're not getting anything good in the coupons. I know they're doing the Monster Burger. That's a promo for it. Actually, I think I want to go down to A&W and try some of their new things. Because they brought the sriracha curds back, and then they've got other stuff too. Yeah. I don't know, man. They used to have the Carl's Jr.'s used to have also those double cheeseburgers went up too. They had those specialty double cheeseburgers that were like $2.99. Those went up too. The jalapeno, the double jalapeno, the double California, and they're more than $3 now. I think some of them like $3.50, $4 for the double burgers. So. Yeah, and at one point they had them, but I think they stopped doing them. They were called I think it was like Superstar Meals or something like that. And they were packaged. Some of them were 5, some of them were 6, some of them were 7. And they came like in a box, and it was like a bundle kind of thing. And I remember it was like a spicy chicken sandwich, a burger. Yeah, one had a hot dog. Now I think they did away with them. One was like a chicken sandwich or 2 burgers or a spicy one or whatever. I don't think they caught on, or they kind of got rid of them. Yeah, and it came with like the things, and then like a cookie and a drink. Yeah, they were all right. One was a fiery chicken, and one was like a double cheeseburger, and one was like I think it was like a Famous Star or something. I don't remember. They may still have them on the menu. Actually, I did a review on one of them, but it actually got lost. Yeah, they stopped doing that though. They had the hot dog and then they didn't do the hot dog anymore. So, oh well. Nothing missing there. Still waiting for the pastrami to come back, the pastrami burger. So, I'm waiting for that. I don't know. Waiting for the something good to come from Carl's Jr.'s right now. A lot of it's just a re-release of a lot of things. And what they do is too expensive, I'm telling you, man. $15 for a sandwich is ridiculous. The triple one, yeah, the triple one is like super expensive. Oh well. Actually, I did try those. I tried the tenders with the old style tenders with the what was that sauce they had? The flamin' hot sauce or the super spicy sauce? Can't remember now. The fiery sauce, that was it. I tried the tenders with the fiery sauce. No, I didn't. It wasn't the hot honey. It was the fiery sauce that they came out with before the hot honey. I tried it with their tenders. The tenders are not very good. The fiery sauce was actually pretty good, but yeah. No bueno. Too much breading. It was like all breading and no chicken. Same with the Popeyes. I tried that. Believe it or not. That's how I got the extra hottie sauces. I bought a 8-piece nugget when I did the hottie sandwich. And I tried the nuggets and they were just awful. So, yeah. No flavor and they were all breading. And the meat was not very good either, so I'd skip the nuggets. Like I said, the only thing that was good about that was the hottie sauce, and the rest of it, you know, trash. So, oh well, try again. And I'm not gonna try that biscuit. I'm not gonna go back and spend $5, $6 on a hot honey biscuit. Yeah, just not worth it. I tried the sandwich, I tried the waffle, and they're both kind of disappointing, and I don't want to spend more money on it. So, oh well, we'll pass up that one. So guys, I think well, I've been on here almost about 2 hours, so even though we went back in time, but I appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight. I know it was kind of a slow night. Not a lot of people are here. And I think it's because of the time change and it's, late Saturday, Sunday night. And yeah, so everybody, hope you guys have a good weekend. Rest of your weekend, survive from the time change. And I hope everybody has a good one. I'll know more about the schedule after Monday, so I'm gonna have to try and see what's gonna happen. And yeah, if anything changes, I'll let you guys know. And hopefully, yeah, you guys will have a good week and stay safe and stay inside. Hopefully, everybody's doing well. And yeah, and don't forget, I have reviews coming out daily, so not really gonna. I'm not gonna put any extra ones. What is it? One day, something's coming up. You'll see. Actually, I actually put it up already. It's gonna go up on on Sunday. I have a special birthday review going, so you see that one. rest of it's going to be just kind of regular schedule, mix them up a little bit here and there. Classic candies, the new stuff. Search for snacks. I think I got a Jeff's beef jerky review coming up, and just a bunch of, mix and match stuff. So thanks for hanging out tonight, guys. I hope everybody has a good rest of your weekend and get recovered from the time change. I know it's kind of throws some people off, and hopefully everybody's doing good. So I'm gonna wrap it up and I'm gonna get some sleep, even though we're back at 1 o'clock, but technically it has been 2 hours. So all right, guys, I will see you soon, and everybody have a good one. Take it easy. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll talk to you guys probably Monday. And I might go on a little early, so it might be before midnight. We'll find out. All right, guys, so I'll see you later. Have a good one, and take it easy.